What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo. Recently, I checked out J-Hope's solo single, and I was fucking here for the vibe. I was here for the energy. There was this immaculate, like, punk, alt, rock, metal attitude inspiration that, like, J-Hope came in with. And I think, like, that really sets the tone, right? Because obviously, with this group taking a break to be focusing on solo careers, you don't always know what you're going to get, especially if you're me, where, like, I know a little bit about BTS, but I don't know a lot about them individually and what they, what they inspire to do in music. But just seeing J-Hope take that leap and try something different and try something that had a vibe that I personally did not expect, but I absolutely fell for because, that's a style that is always going to be close to my heart. It was really fucking cool to see. But I read the comments, and in the comments, you guys wanted me to check out the song Run BTS. So I realized there's not enough music video for this, which is really strange because I feel like every time they release something like super major, you usually have a video associated with it. So in today's video, I have the lyric video put up. So I'll leave a link to this in the description because, well, I didn't make this, and it seems like somebody probably put a lot of work into this. So I'll leave a link so you guys can check it out. But this is Run BTS. And I'm gonna guess it was released June 9th. I think it was released with the same other couple of tracks that they released prior to doing the split. Whatever. Okay, this is Run BTS.
Yeah. Okay. Run. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, let's go. 너한 현 100m 우리 잘해. 학교 끝나면 회사 갈래. 지금 바로 다 갈게. 제발 제발 보내지 마세요. 같은 그날의 꿈꿔. 목소리치라는 듯. I don't wanna go back again. Let's go.
Let's go.
심야들 wait from the bottom. I got your back. 우린 좀 빠르. Let's have a make.
Aww. Oh! Oh shit! Oh! Wait, this is so sick. I obviously, like, I've got the lyrics here, so, sometimes we're just kind of jamming, but, like, I'm really reading the lyrics here because, well, one, like, somebody put the effort into fucking writing them, right? We should be checking them out. But two, I think I don't want to, like, give you my analysis yet because I want to get a little bit more of the lyrics. But so far, I love this, basically, like, calling attention to the fact that what I assume was a 10-year run that they have been, this group putting this music out, working together, being a family, right? And talking about how they just, like, have this love for what they've done and how they've pretty much, like, accomplished every kind of goal you could possibly think of. And they are running bulletproof, as in, like, they are going nonstop, never taking a break, never slowing down. And with groups like this, especially with BTS, you don't just have the songwriting and you don't just have the production. You don't just have these amazing lyrical deliveries, the choreography, the touring, like, the amount of effort that goes into what they make is so much further than just us listening to this music on a streaming service. Like, I'm so glad that we get to a point where we just press play and listen to it. But the amount of effort that went into making this and knowing what it's going to look like when they perform it, I think really shows that, like, you do, in a sense, have to run bulletproof. Like, you have to be unstoppable, or at least, like, to the outside world, seem that way. But at the end of the day, everybody's humans, right? So, like, he doesn't want to have to go back, but, like, your body's aching, like, you're fucking doing everything all the time. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna analyze this yet. Come on. Oh shit. God damn.
fast, let us die young. 어느새 에너지, make it move left and right. 그게 누구든지, make it move left and right.
Oh, fuck.
우리 가솔린, yeah, yeah. It's got, are you ready, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Run,
Woo!
yeah, you gotta run. Run, bulletproof, run, yeah, you gotta run. Run, bulletproof, run, yeah, you gotta run. Run, bulletproof, run.
Oh, you hear that guitar? Fuck.
무식한 믿음으로 달려 다리로 대상도 위로 그렇게 증명해 너도 좋아하니도
Oh. Hey! J-Hope is just hyping up his fucking bandmates right here. Oh! Oh my God. They, you know, one of the things about BTS as a whole, and I've said this so much, like, you know what? I get it. Maybe their style isn't for everybody. And it is true that, like, not everyone is going to love the same music. But dude, like, it's so hard not to, well, one, it's just hard not to love it, right? But like, it's hard not to stand back and appreciate and respect what they've done in music as a whole. Like, this group, for, you know, what I'm assuming is the last decade, they have done so many things. The accomplishments are just like through the roof. And I think that oftentimes it's so easy for people to want to just like give you their opinion about what they think about, you know, BTS or what they think about K-pop bands or pop music or any of those things without ever appreciating the talent. And I've never quite understood that, because when people say like hard work is what gets you success, you know, that's pretty true. I mean, for the most part, like obviously there are times when like a select few of people will get a little bit more lucky than others. But the reality is like it takes hard work. And I'd be willing to say right now that I don't personally know or have listened to, and keep in mind, like I listen to a lot of music. We talk about a lot of bands on this channel. We do a lot of things. And though all of those bands, you know, have put in the fucking hours that it takes, that's why all these people are so successful. I can't think of a band that puts the blood, sweat, tears, effort, hours, lifespan, everything into their music the way BTS has for the last 10 years. And I think that's kind of what I'm getting from these lyrics here is the family that has been created in 10 years between 7 people, the amount of work that has been put in, again, blood, sweat, tears, everything that has gone into what they've done. Like, it's got to be hard in one sense to be able to be like, hey, let's take a little bit of a break. Let's go focus on some solo stuff, get our creative, you know, our creative brains flowing a little bit, and then come back and do this. And it's hard to do that whenever you know that you have so many fans out there that want to like see you continue to do you, right? Although, you know, most respectful fans totally understand why a band would want to do this. I mean, just from a creative standpoint, like them doing a little bit of solo stuff for just to like have a little bit of a break is really great when they come back, because the music evolves so much, which is crazy because like, how do you evolve anymore when you're BTS? But I know that they will. But there's that moment where it's kind of like addressing the fact that like, you know, people have a lot of opinions about them and like people want to criticize them, but like no matter any of those words that are coming through, no matter the negativity, no matter the good press, bad press, BTS is always running full speed. They're always running bulletproof. They are putting themselves out like it doesn't affect them, right? Like to be able to do that, to be able to run past the hate, run past the love, run past everything and just keep working. That's really great. Living fast, but dying young. And I think there's like a double side to this, because obviously from like the standpoint of just them as individuals, yeah, you know, the idea of saying like live fast, die young is kind of sick, right? Like it's kind of cool to be like, yeah, man, do all this crazy shit and like enjoy your life. And then like, yeah, maybe you take some years off your life. But I also think there's a very real reality in those lyrics as well, which is like, if they keep going as hard as they have for the last 10 years without taking a second to like pause and breathe, it is going to be over. Like it's going to be to the point where you're sacrificing your health, your body, your relationships, all those things, because no matter how much you love something, too much of anything is sometimes a recipe for disaster. And so I think them being able to recognize that, think about this. You're at the top. You are the fucking BTS. Like you are right here, and having to go, damn, I think we need to press pause, do the side quest, and then come back and jump back in. That's not an easy decision to make. And I feel like the respect that I have for this group grew even more when I heard that they were taking this break, because in my opinion, it made me go, oh man, those guys deserve that. Like those guys deserve a break. Like maybe not having to tour all the time, maybe not having to, you know, play every award show. These are dreams, right? These are dreams and so many things for so many people, including them. But that doesn't mean that they aren't human. And just because like you've reached that level doesn't mean you need to absolutely blow all of your gasoline to the point that you are just done. And so it was really cool to hear them kind of discuss that on two levels in these lyrics. It was never just, oh, we're tired, we're achy, we don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. No, it's more like, oh man, we love this so much. And like, we could just keep doing this, but we also know the impact that this is having on us. I also want to point out J-Hope's verse here, because I thought it was really cool that like he used his entire section of bars to just hype up all of his bandmates. Because I think one thing that happens is people get nervous sometimes when groups take a break, that there's something wrong, or that, you know, maybe they're not getting along or any of these things, or like, you know, whatever. But the reality of this is like, no, they love each other so much that like, it's okay to take a step back and really just enjoy the process and see what happens. You know, we don't have to do all of it all the time, even though the fans love that. I can assure you that the army cares more about where the health of the individuals go than they do y'all just going nonstop until you're gone, because nobody wants that. So I really enjoy checking this out. This was Run, BTS, with, you know, the lyrics. So like there was a lot of reading there, but I just wanted to make sure that like, you know, the essence of the song was not lost. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking about this track and how you're feeling about BTS and their creative endeavors as solo artists, then coming back to the group. I truly want to know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.